Hey, what's happening, everybody? It's 10:40 a.m. 4/20 2017. It's Thursday today, and I'm going to be talking about this ET intervention that has just happened in Korea with the missile test slash launch that never got off the launching pad. You'll recall from one of my former videos about a week ago, I talked about the ET intervention in Syria, and I said that the extraterrestrials slash space humans. Now let me describe this a little bit. Some people actually question me when I say space humans. Okay. Space humans are humans like us that were born and raised on other planets. Okay, they look very similar to us, if not exactly like us. And they come in all kinds of different varieties, shapes, sizes, colors, just like people here on this planet Earth, okay? Except they originate from other planets. Okay, now, when I say space humans, that's what I mean. When I say extraterrestrials are life forms that either have originated on this planet, that live inside the planet, or on planets in our solar system, or from planets far, far, far away, that are non-human, that are non-homo sapiens, okay? They have different body structures. All are, what do they call, hominids? They walk upright, they have arms and legs like we do, and they're just different biological entities. You have all kinds of different reptilians. I'm sure you guys are familiar with them. You have all kinds of castes of them. You have all kinds of castes of different amphibian type beings. You have different other dinosaur beings. I remember I was talking to you guys about the plant eaters. I mentioned that, what was that, about a month ago. And you have all kinds of different factions. You have the Greys. You have Greys that look like, or the Serpoians, as Jay calls them, because they're from the planet Serpo. I got to get out of the habit of calling them Greys. But the Serpoian type structure, okay, they come in different colors. In fact, I was talking to one of them, this is about a week ago. Tall, probably about 5 foot, thin, but was blue. Skin color was blue. So there's all kinds of different varieties of those biological entities, okay? So that's what I mean when I say extraterrestrials. And there's a difference, the space humans and the extraterrestrials. Okay, space humans and the extraterrestrials are continuing not to allow World War III to happen. And what did I say after the ET intervention in Syria? I made that video a week ago. What did I say? They're not going to allow World War III to break out. And sure enough, we have a theoretical spark for a major confrontation with an armada of United States battleships sailing to North Korea. North Korea is testing a missile, which they usually do on their anniversaries or their certain occasions that they have throughout the calendar year. This was one of them, so it's not an abnormality, but the United States was looking for any type of hook or excuse that they could use to start a provocation. And conveniently enough, the missile went down, didn't even get off the launch pad, so therefore there was no reason, excuse, provocation, so that the United States could launch, in their eyes, a retaliatory attack, but it was actually an aggressive attack, but they were going to lie about it. Yes. These are the types of things that are happening, and the extraterrestrials slash space humans are not going to allow World War III to break out. I said this well over a week ago, and it happened again in North Korea, and that is what it is. They're here. They are all around this planet. They are in motherships. They're in starships. In fact, I'm going to try and find a video. Someone caught on a handheld phone camera, I believe, some really good images and footage of some ships above the Arizona desert. It's pretty convincing and very compelling. They're all over the place. And if you notice, I've said in my past videos, months and months and months ago, I said, look, extraterrestrial space human activity is peaking, it's trending, it continues to rise, and it will continue to do so. And then finally one day, the extraterrestrials and space humans are going to come down and meet everyone on this planet. They are engaged with different people on this planet, including myself. I've been on ships many, many, many times. And this is part of the reason why I know a lot of this information. In fact, I just figured out the other day that actually the first time I met Jay Essex, okay, was on a ship. It was months and months and months ago, and it was prior to my finding him on YouTube. And the only reason why I didn't put one and one together is that I met a person after I was on the ship and met Jay Essex, okay, that looked exactly like Jay Essex. It could very well be his brother. I mean, it looks almost identical to him. Facial features, wears glasses, bald, older, and extremely similar. And the guy that I met in person was into UFOs and talked about coming from, he originated, he said, he tells me that his home planet is a satellite. And I went, oh, cool, man. I said, I talk to extraterrestrials all the time. And I figured that he was the guy. And it took me until literally a few days ago, and then I thought about it, and I said, oh, shoot, man, that was Jay that I ran into that night. And, you know, as he says, go and look at it, take a look at it. I did. And I'm like, oh, wow, that is him. So, that is my predisposition, and these types of encounters are going to become prevalent on this planet all over the place. And it's funny, I was looking at a video on YouTube a few nights ago, and they were talking about Hopi legend, Hopi Indian, Native American Indians. And thousands of years ago, their legends would reference the star people coming down and interacting with certain groups of their tribe. And that has not changed. That is still continuing. And I fortunately am one of the individuals that can, you know, verify this and testify to this. You guys might think it's odd, you might think it's strange. It doesn't matter. I know it's real. If you want to accept it, great. If not, that's fine too. But for those who want to listen, for those who want to pay attention, the extraterrestrial visitations are going to be, you know, rising for the future of this planet. And there will be times where they're going to be walking around with everybody. You know, I've been walking around with them. I met a lot of them, and I met a lot of space humans too. And for those of you that were not a part of my paid website service, and that might be new to this channel, yeah, that's a fact. I mean, I go up on ships all the time. It's a routine thing now. My members on my website, my former website, knew about this all the time. I told them about this, you know, all the time. And the only reason why I had to shut the website down was I just didn't have enough time to do it adequately and do it professionally. And for those members, one of the reasons why, or the reason why I'm starting to do these videos again, is that I've been asked by the extraterrestrials to start doing videos. And then I was actually asked by a terrestrial person, non-affiliated with the extraterrestrials and space humans, to start doing videos again. So I don't know if it's going to be a daily thing, but periodically from time to time I'll put my 2 cents in and fill you guys in. So don't be afraid of World War III. Don't be afraid of the end of the world. Don't be afraid of hostilities taking over your country. Like, I look on YouTube and they constantly talk about, oh, the Russians are going to invade, oh, the Chinese are going to invade, oh, we saw Chinese troops in Walmart in Alabama the other night and we filmed it. No, here's the video feed. It's all fake nonsense. Yeah, that's why I do these videos. It's to calm everybody down and to allow people to know, no, that's not going to happen, for goodness sakes. You know, I don't know why people think that if tanks or army equipment is being shipped from one military base to the next, okay, within the United States borders, that constitutes that there's going to be an invasion of the people. I'm like, okay, you know, you see Walmart shipping things from location to location. You see gas stations shipping things from location to location, don't you? You don't think that they can relocate some tanks or some armored vehicles from military base to military base? I mean, they do maneuvers on military bases all the time. I mean, I'm from Southern California, and there's Camp Pendleton in between Los Angeles and San Diego, and they fire live artillery rounds in that base all the time. It's huge. It's huge. I mean, you could travel in a Jeep within that base for days on end, and you wouldn't drive down the same road twice. It's huge. So to transfer some military vehicles to and fro within the United States is nothing. It's just like a corporate transfer. I mean, they use these things to train with, and the older ones, they use them as targets for target practice, so they blow them up. So, you know, let's everybody get off this fear. So that's why I decided to talk about North Korea today, which I talked about before. Anyhow, it's enough for today, I think. Yeah, don't forget to look at the Spiritual Foundation. I'm gonna put a link below. A lot of cool stuff. And if you guys want to comment, my email address is in the comment box in this video. So if you wanted to, send me an email. I do not allow comments. There are way too many trolls, and I don't have the time to deal with them. So if you want to contact me, it's there. If not, take care, everybody. Till next time. 10:51 a.m. 10:52 a.m. just flipped. 4/20/2017. See you guys.